Have you ever wondered why your hair is turning silver so quickly? This change, often seen only as a sign of aging, carries a deep spiritual meaning that can reflect your emotions, stresses, and even your inner growth. In this video, we'll explore the signs that gray hair brings about your spiritual journey, uncovering how each silver strand can be an invitation to reflection and personal transformation. Get ready to discover the hidden wisdom behind this transformation and how it can guide you in your quest for balance and self-knowledge. I'm James. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I was feeling lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On that journey, I learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from others. Gray hair can be seen as an external manifestation of internal emotions. When we look at them, we often come across feelings of sadness, fear, or even discouragement. However, it is essential to change this perspective and see white hair as a symbol of wisdom and experience accumulated throughout life. Each white hair can tell a story, an experience that has shaped who we are and how we relate to the world. On my journey, I've learned that every white hair that appears has a reason for being. They are not just signs of aging, but milestones that represent challenges faced, joys experienced, lessons learned, and personal transformations. When I began to observe my own white hairs, I realized that they reflected a deep understanding of life and of myself. These hairs remind me that every experience, even the most difficult ones, has contributed to my spiritual growth. I invite you to look at your gray hairs and ask yourself, what do they represent to me? What emotions emerge when I see them? As you reflect on this, you may discover that each strand is an opportunity to honor your history and the lessons it has brought. The process of accepting this change can be liberating. By recognizing that white hair is an extension of your journey, you begin to free yourself from the bonds of society, which often associates the color white with aging and loss. The transformation in hair color can symbolize a significant internal change. This change is often an invitation to re-evaluate our priorities and purposes. As white hair appears, new questions about life and our role in it may come to the surface. Ask yourself, what aspects of my life are changing? What values are standing out now? In my experience, this reassessment can be a journey of self-discovery. I remember a period when my hair started to turn gray, and this led me to reflect on what I really valued. I realized that I was living according to external expectations rather than what I really wanted. This discovery was transformative. I began to make decisions that were more in line with my true self, and, in this way, the change in my hair color became a symbol of liberation and authenticity. Changing the way we see this transformation can open doors to new opportunities and experiences. Sometimes, the appearance of gray hair can represent the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. It is a reminder that life is dynamic and that we are constantly evolving. Just as our hair changes, so can we. This change can be an invitation to seek out new paths, new learning, and new ways of living. As you face this new phase, I invite you to explore your emotions and allow yourself to experience this transformation in a deeper way. What do you want to leave behind? What would you like to cultivate in your life? This is a powerful time to connect with your essence and allow it to manifest. In doing so, you not only accept the change, but also celebrate it as part of your spiritual journey. Through reflection and self-knowledge, we can transform the way we perceive our own evolution. Each white hair can be seen as a light that illuminates the way forward. Life constantly offers us opportunities for growth and learning. White hair is a visual reminder that we are always in the process of transformation. Take this chance to reconnect with yourself and allow this new phase of your life to bring a deeper meaning to your journey. Ready to transform your relationship with gray hair? The 21-day spiritual challenge will guide you on a journey of self-discovery and acceptance, helping you to transform each white hair into a symbol of wisdom and liberation. Don't miss this opportunity. Check out the link in the first comment and start your transformation. Freedom from fear. White hair often appears as a testimony to the internal battles we face throughout life. They can be seen as a physical manifestation of the stress, worries, and anxieties we accumulate. It's natural for these feelings to affect us over the years. But the appearance of white hair may indicate that the time has come to let go of these fears that hold us back. Releasing fears is a fundamental practice for our emotional and spiritual well-being. When we allow ourselves to let go of the worries that surround us, we make room for new energies and experiences. The first step towards this release is to recognize what these fears are. Ask yourself, what really worries me? What beliefs do I have about myself that keep me stagnant? By identifying these fears, you begin to understand that they are not part of who you are, but shadows that can be dispelled. Once the fears have been recognized, the next step is to confront them. This can be done through practices such as meditation or writing. By putting your thoughts down on paper, you can look at your worries from a new perspective. Often, we realize that the things we fear don't have the power we believe they do. Writing becomes a powerful tool, as it allows us to externalize our thoughts and in doing so, we begin to dismantle the negative energy they carry. In addition, it is essential to cultivate self-compassion as we navigate this process of liberation. Remember that we all face challenges in our lives. There is no shame in feeling afraid. True transformation happens when we accept our emotions and allow them to flow, rather than repressing them. When we allow ourselves to feel and process these fears, they lose their hold on us. Practicing breathing techniques can also be extremely beneficial. By breathing deeply, you can release the tension that is built up in your body and mind. Try taking a few minutes out of your day to focus on your breathing, allowing each exhalation to take away some of the stress and anxiety. This simple but powerful practice helps restore inner calm and mental clarity. When you start to release your fears, you will notice a change not only in your mind, but also in your body. The energy that was previously trapped begins to flow again, bringing vitality and renewal. It's as if the white threads become symbols of a successful liberation, marking the transition from a state of worry to a state of peace. I invite you to reflect on your own experiences. What fears have you been carrying? How have they impacted your life? By writing about it or sharing it with someone you trust, you can begin to release these emotions. It's a powerful step towards emotional freedom. Spiritual growth. White hair can be seen as a symbol of spiritual growth. Each white strand represents a lesson learned, a lived experience, and a leap towards wisdom. As we move forward in life, the spiritual journey teaches us to see beyond the surface, to understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. When we look at our gray hairs, we can choose to celebrate them as milestones in our evolution. Each strand is a reminder that we face difficulties, and through them, find strength and resilience. This translates into a greater understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This acquired wisdom is a gift that allows us to live more consciously, aligning our actions with our deepest values. It's important to remember that spiritual growth is not a destination, but a continuous journey. Each day brings new opportunities to learn and evolve. By embracing this perspective, you become more open to the lessons that life offers. The appearance of gray hair can serve as a call to delve deeper into self-exploration. Ask yourself, what does this change mean for me? What areas of my life need attention? By engaging in these reflections, you are allowing yourself significant growth. In addition, spiritual growth is often linked to the practice of gratitude. By recognizing and giving thanks for the experiences that have brought us to this point, we cultivate a space of appreciation that connects us to something greater. Every time you notice a white thread, take the opportunity to reflect on everything you've experienced. Give thanks for the lessons, for the people who have crossed your path, and for every moment that has contributed to your development. Meditation and mindfulness practices are valuable tools for deepening spiritual growth. They help create a space of inner silence where you can listen to the wisdom that comes from within. Take a few minutes out of your day to connect with your essence. Ask yourself what you need to learn right now and be open to the answers that emerge. This practice will strengthen your intuition and guide you on your journey. With each white thread, you're not just getting older, you're transforming. This transformation is an opportunity to connect with your true essence. By releasing the need to cling to physical youth, you allow your spirit to shine freely. The beauty of life is that it unfolds in cycles, and each cycle brings with it new possibilities. I invite you to share your experiences of spiritual growth. What moments have marked your journey? How did you perceive the wisdom you acquired along the way? By sharing, you not only validate your own journey, but also inspire others to reflect on their own growth and learning. The celebration of gray hair is therefore a celebration of life, growth, and evolution. Each strand is a story, a lesson, and an opportunity to connect more deeply with yourself and the world around you. By adopting this perspective, you not only transform your own view of aging, but also contribute to a collective narrative of acceptance and love for the journey we are all on. Acceptance of the change in hair color is an essential aspect of developing self-love. Society often imposes beauty standards that value youth and flawless appearance, causing many to feel constant pressure to stay within these boundaries. However, true beauty lies in authenticity and accepting who we are at every stage of life. By observing our gray hair, we can begin a process of reflection on self-acceptance. These gray hairs are the marks of experiences we've lived, stories we've told, and lessons we've learned. They are a testimony to our growth and evolution. Instead of seeing these hairs as a sign of wear and tear, it is essential to reconfigure this perception and see them as medals acquired along the journey. This significant transformation in our external appearance can be an invitation to delve into deep self-knowledge. Ask yourself, what do these gray hairs represent to you? They can symbolize the freedom to let go of other people's expectations and accept yourself as you are, with all your imperfections and beauty. Acceptance is a powerful step towards releasing the self-love that resides within you. By embracing this change, you open yourself up to a space of greater self-compassion. When you accept yourself, regardless of the color of your hair, you begin to radiate a positive energy that attracts experiences and people who resonate with this new vibration. Acceptance is not a passive act. It is an active and courageous choice that can transform your life. By deciding to love yourself, let's talk about the connection with the divine. Hair, in many spiritual traditions, is considered an energy channel, a medium through which universal forces can flow. Each strand of hair represents a part of your vital energy, and the change in color can be a sign that you are connecting more deeply with your spiritual essence. As gray hair begins to appear, it can be a time of spiritual awakening. This sign may indicate that you are in tune with something greater than yourself. The change in hair color can symbolize an opening up to universal wisdom, a connection with forces that go beyond our everyday understanding. It's a call to explore your spirituality and seek a deeper connection with your true nature. This process of connection can be manifested in various ways. You can choose to meditate and reflect on your life experiences, seeking to understand how they have shaped you. You can also engage in practices that promote spiritual connection, such as yoga, nature walks, or any activity that brings peace and clarity to your mind. These practices can help solidify the connection with the divine, allowing energy to flow freely. In addition, the presence of gray hair can encourage you to trust your intuition more. As you connect with your essence, you may realize that wisdom that once seemed distant is now more accessible. Each white hair can be a reminder that you already have within you the answers you seek. Intuition, often overlooked, can become a powerful guide on your journey. By opening up to this connection and following your intuition, you not only align yourself with your inner truth, but you also begin to realize how every aspect of your life can be enriched. Decisions become clearer, your relationships deeper, and your worldview broader. This clarity is a gift that comes with acceptance and connection with the divine. In short, accepting the change in hair color and connecting with the divine are two aspects that go hand in hand on your spiritual journey. By accepting the transformations in your life, you make room for deeper self-love, allowing your true essence to shine through. At the same time, by connecting with the divine, you find a sense of purpose and clarity that guides your actions and decisions. I invite you to reflect on your own experiences and embrace each strand of white hair as a symbol of your journey. Allow this transformation to be a catalyst for acceptance and spiritual connection. In doing so, you will not only enrich your own life, but also create a space where other people will feel inspired to do the same. Everyone's journey is unique, and by sharing your experiences, you contribute to the collective wisdom that unites us all. Each white hair represents a story, an experience that has contributed to your evolution. When we look at our white hair, we need to understand that it symbolizes the wisdom we have accumulated over time. This wisdom is not just personal, but an extension of the collective wisdom we carry. Throughout your life, you must have experienced situations that have transformed not only your perspective, but also the way you interact with the world. Every experience, every challenge you've overcome, every joy you've experienced is reflected in who you are now. Recognizing that each white thread is a symbol of ancestral wisdom is an important step. You are part of a greater whole, a vast fabric of human experiences. This means that your experiences are not isolated. They are interwoven with the stories of others. Think about the lessons you have learned and how they can benefit not only you, but also those around you. By exploring this connection with collective wisdom, you can realize that your experiences have value and that you have something to offer the world. This realization can help you feel more connected to humanity, fostering a sense of belonging. The wisdom we carry is not just intellectual, it is intuitive. As we mature, our ability to trust our intuition tends to grow. Gray hair can be an invitation to pay attention to this intuition, to listen to the inner voice that knows what's best for you. We are often faced with difficult decisions and, in moments of doubt, it is vital to seek this inner clarity. Learn to trust your intuitions and instincts. They are a reflection of your experiences and accumulated wisdom. Life is full of changes, and the appearance of gray hair is one of the most visible signs of this transformation. By accepting these changes, you open yourself up to a new level of self-knowledge and self-love. It's essential to remember that each stage of life brings its own rewards. The beauty of maturity lies in the ability to see life through a wider lens, where you can appreciate the lessons that have come with each challenge faced. Also, when reflecting on your intuition, consider how it manifests itself in your life. Do you get a feeling in your stomach when something doesn't feel right? Or perhaps you have a gut feeling about a situation or person. Learn to pay attention to these signs. They are guides that lead you to a path of greater clarity and understanding. The practice of meditation can be a valuable tool for strengthening this intuitive connection, allowing you to access a deeper space within yourself. White hair can also symbolize a transcendence of the ego. As we get older, concerns about appearance often lose their relevance. This liberation is a powerful opportunity to focus on what really matters, the essence of being. When you let go of the bonds of superficiality, you make room for a more authentic and meaningful life. Allow yourself to shine, not because of how you present yourself, but because of the depth of who you are. Acceptance of who we are leads us to celebrate life in its entirety. Instead of seeing gray hair as a sign of weakness or decline, start seeing it as a celebration of what you have lived through. Each white strand is a testimony to your journey, a mark of your resilience and growth. When you embrace this phase of life, you find new opportunities to connect with yourself and others in deeper ways. Remember that your journey is unique, and therefore your relationship with wisdom, intuition, and acceptance will be too. Don't be afraid to share your experiences. This not only helps you process your experiences, but can also inspire others. By opening up about your struggles and triumphs, you become a beacon of hope and guidance for those who are going through similar challenges. As you reflect on all this, ask yourself, how can you use your wisdom and intuition to positively impact the lives of others? What lessons have you learned that you can share and that can help someone else on their journey? The answer to these questions can not only strengthen your connection to collective wisdom, but also create a space of healing and growth for you and others around you. As you move forward, remember that life is a series of cycles. The appearance of gray hair is just one part of this cycle. Accept each phase as an opportunity for growth, an invitation to connect more deeply with your true essence. In doing so, you not only embrace your own journey, but also become an agent of change and inspiration for those who cross your path. The change in hair color, especially the appearance of gray hair, brings with it a valuable opportunity to transcend the ego. In our society, we are often conditioned to value youth and superficial beauty. However, when we look at gray hair, we can discover a chance to free ourselves from these bonds. Excessive preoccupation with appearance and what others think often prevents us from fully living our true essence. When you notice white hair, It can be an invitation to reflect on what really matters in your life. Ask yourself, what do I value? When we let go of the need to conform to external standards, we begin to flourish from the inside out. White hair becomes a symbol of freedom, allowing your true identity to manifest itself without the pressures of society. Transcending the ego doesn't mean ignoring your appearance or neglecting yourself. On the contrary, it is an invitation to look beyond the surface and connect with the depth of your being. Each white hair that appears can be seen as a badge of honor, representing experiences lived, challenges overcome, and lessons learned. By recognizing this, you transform your perspective, allowing the true beauty that comes from authenticity and wisdom to shine through. I went through this process myself. When my hair started to turn white, I initially felt the impact of the change. However, as I reflected on what these white hairs represented, I realized that they were testimony to a rich journey full of learning. Each strand was a story, an achievement, a moment of love, pain, and growth. This realization helped me to let go of my preoccupation with appearance and embrace my essence. I encourage you to do the same. Look at your gray hair and ask yourself, what does it represent to me? How can I use this change as an opportunity to connect more deeply with who I am? By doing this, you can free yourself from the limitations imposed by the ego and start shining with a light of your own. Celebrating life is a powerful practice that can transform your relationship with aging and physical changes. Instead of seeing gray hair as a sign of the passage of time, see it as a celebration of all the stories you carry. Each white strand is a mark of endurance, proof that you have been present in your life and that you have lived through significant moments. Life is a journey full of experiences, each of which shapes who we are. When you look at white hair, you can recognize that you are at a point in your journey where wisdom and clarity become more evident. This phase of life is an opportunity to reflect on your achievements and the challenges you have overcome. It's a time to celebrate the resilience you've cultivated over the years. When you start to see gray hair as a celebration, life becomes richer and more vibrant. The little things take on more meaning, and you can feel more connected to the world around you. Instead of dreading what lies ahead, embrace the opportunities that each new phase brings. Every white hair is a reminder that you have lived, and that is something worth celebrating. The practice of celebrating life can be done in various ways. You can create personal rituals that honor your experiences, such as writing a diary reflecting on your achievements, or even sharing your stories with friends and family. These actions not only strengthen your connection with yourself, but also inspire others to do the same. Sharing your experiences can create a space of vulnerability and authenticity, allowing others to feel comfortable embracing their own journeys. Remember that each stage of life brings its own beauties and challenges. By adopting a positive outlook towards aging and the changes it brings, you not only transform your own life, but also influence the people around you. When you shine with the light of acceptance and celebration, you become a beacon for those still struggling with their own insecurities. Life is a gift, and gray hair is part of that gift. They tell the story of who you are and how you got here. By celebrating life and transcending the ego, you free yourself from external expectations and connect with the essence of what it means to be human. Each white hair is an invitation to delve deeper into your spirituality and discover the beauty that lies in your journey. So, when we look at white hair, we shouldn't just see it as a symbol of aging, but as a testimony to the life we have lived. Each strand represents a part of us, of our experiences, learnings, and transformations. By celebrating this phase, we allow ourselves to shine even brighter, inspiring those around us to do the same.